Hello, Huey man. I was, just trying to tune the altimeter, but it doesn't seem to want to go to 0, so I've never messed with it before. Definitely not gonna do that again. I don't know how happy of a flight it'll be. I'll probably get shot. Thank you. And technically, yes, I am on the line, but I'm on the server for my squadron. And apparently there's nobody here because nobody flies in the middle of the night, apparently. I also need to fix this damn night vision. I don't really like this full screen night vision. It's just too much. Yeah, I'm using Frenchie's night vision mod, which is absolutely fantastic, but problem is it has full screen, and then there's a monocle version, and I guess like the monocle without the actual monocle. You can adjust the size and position. I just have not gotten around to it, and currently, with my screen resolution, the monocle is a little high and not quite where I want it to be. I'm using Track IR right now. I don't have the Oculus, but I do have the HTC Vive, and the Huey is probably one of my favorite aircraft to fly in VR. It's almost not even really dark enough for the night vision. Not much of a difference. Thank you, Huey, man. I will try my best not to die. Notable shortcomings with the Vive, I'd say just VR in general is just too low resolution. The resolution is the biggest problem, but the other problem is the actual performance, which is not the worst thing in the world, but I would definitely say VR, not so great in DCS at times. I like flying in VR in single player by myself or something like that, but once you start trying to play a mission with lots of objects and vehicles and all that, the frame rate can drop considerably, and I'd say around 45 frames is playable in VR, but it is not ideal. Anything below 45 frames is horrendous. There should also be a fob out here somewhere, if I can find it. It's other side of this hill, I'm pretty sure. I would say with the next iteration of any VR headsets, if they can up the resolution, and of course with better graphics cards there will be better performance, but yeah, right now resolution is kind of the killer of VR. It is a problem, especially if you're in something like DCS and I'm trying to read all these tiny little gauges on the dashboard. That's really difficult in VR. It's not too bad in some aircraft, but in general, trying to read small gauges and dials is not ideal. Although they did add a zoom function for Oculus in DCS, but as far as I know, the Vive does not have a zoom function, so I'm pretty screwed on that. Am I flying past this place? Totally am flying past it. Oh great, and the light doesn't even reflect off of the bob, so that doesn't fucking help at all. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for turning the lights on now. What do I think of 2.0? I think Nevada looks really pretty, especially if you're flying low to the ground, but there's just not a lot of missions for it, unfortunately, and not a lot to do. And I got 41% fuel. I just really need to get to the town north of me, so I don't need to change any of that, really. Yeah, Diddy, there should be a bunch of bad things somewhere in that town. So really fly north, follow the road, and I'll probably get shot at. Yeah, there's a custom paint scheme on there. It's pretty nice, I like it. And I think the road I'm supposed to follow is right in front of me, so I should probably avoid that and hang over by this tree line. I have a JTAC I'd like to get out so it can maybe find something, but I don't want to drop it too far away. The sun is coming up, though. That's going to be an issue. I've also got some troops on board, but I don't want to land and drop those guys. They have a tendency to run into my helicopter and break it constantly. That was rough. I technically can have a human JTAC, but currently I do not have a human JTAC available. Basically, I've got a little Humvee that I brought over here, and was magically in a crate that I unpacked, and now he's gonna just do his little JTAC job and lay his targets, which it looks like he's lasing something right now. Though that laser's acting a little weird, and I can't see what the hell it's pointing at. Although I think he smoked the target, so that should help. Got it. They're on the roof of the building. Probably should have brought rockets. Yeah, I've had a live person doing JTAC a few times during missions, but not very often. It's a cool thing to have, but most people end up wanting to fly rather than sit there and just read off numbers. I also think I saw an outpost on this road. got a little close to the power lines. I cannot hit that guy. Might need to just go back to the fob and get some rockets. I feel like that would help. These miniguns are great, but it's hard to hit these little guys standing out in the middle of nowhere. Much better for vehicles. I kind of want to use the flexible sight, but I'm hoping my gunners would shoot. They're not doing a damn thing, though. They're set to free fire, but they're not doing anything. Yeah, they might not be able to see. I should really invest in some night vision. I think I killed a couple of guys on the gun, but it's really hard to tell. And I don't want to go too far into town. I know there's vehicles in there somewhere. Well, she probably shouldn't live in a war zone. I can't help it. Might as well just close those doors. It must be just too dark for all the AI, because I haven't even been shot at. Can always get lower. Dude, these guys are just not shooting at me at all. Oh, that's not good. Whoops. Okay, I'm just like hanging out. Okay, that got weird. Alright. Yeah, I guess it's just too dark. I mean, I landed right next to them, got on the gun and shot them, so they did nothing. I'm not sure what the deal is. Yeah, at least the sun's coming up. Yeah, JTAC is something I need to practice myself. That's something we'd like to do more of in my squadron. And there's, I know, a public JTAC training event. I don't remember who's hosting, and I don't think they have a set date yet, but something I might attend. Too bright for night vision, and it's too dark without it. It's really blinding. Well, you actually can adjust the gain on the night vision a little bit. The problem is I have it bound to my MFD, and it seems like the buttons are just, like, overly sensitive. So, like, one little press, and it goes all the way up and all the way down. It's not super helpful, but it's just a little too bright out, I think. It's really hard to fine-tune the night vision gain. Yeah, without a doubt, DCS is my favorite flight sim, but it does have its quirks. Actually, I might as well get rid of the gunners and then just put on rockets, since the gunners are not doing a damn thing. They're just adding weight.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
I play Arma every now and then, but I just don't... I don't know. I do a little bit of here and there in Arma, usually just get on and play like big co-op missions, or used to play a lot of DayZ, but when it comes to flying and Arma, I do not like it.
Rearming complete.
Hopefully I can hit something with these rockets. I don't really use them very often. Hell of a lot lighter without those guys on board, though. Oh yeah, it's getting real bright out there. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, there's nice things you can do with Arma, especially if you mod the hell out of it and really improve it. But, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I do in Arma that really doesn't apply to DCS, and then when it comes to DCS, I've got my whole squadron and the people I fly with, and we do pretty much everything in DCS, so... I cannot tell what the hell this guy's lasing, but I'm gonna shoot at it. Might need to adjust the ranging on that. It's shooting back. I think I got a little overconfident when I hadn't been shot at in like half an hour. Oh yeah, it's still shooting. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, I guess it's the building. Yeah, BMS is not a bad game if you can get it all set up and working, but the graphics are pretty hideous. I have trouble finding airfields because I can't tell if it's an airfield or just a smear on the ground. But as far as the F-16 goes, it's great, but I just don't like the sim very much overall. And this mission technically isn't broken, but there's really not any main objective over here. It's more just bad guys in places. Mostly just a training mission. And being that I'm in the Huey, I could spawn a ground target mission, but it would probably be tanks and stuff that would just murder me. There is other things to do in the Huey, like this, transporting logistics and all that crap, and picking up downed pilots, but currently there are no downed pilots, so I won't be doing any of that, unless I eject myself. That red smoke in town. I don't know what that's on, but I think I'm going to fly straight into town and see what's in there. I know there's a bunch of light armor, but I think there is some heavy armor. I might not get shot down, but I don't fly the Huey very often, so the likelihood of me getting shot down seems high. I'm not very good in the Huey. I fly it every now and then, but it's very rare. Saw something blow up, I don't know what that is. That whole area is on fire. I know there's a bunch of stuff in the center of town. There's a clearing near the center point of town. I think I'm going to head that way. Now that it's bright out, I'm probably going to start getting shot at. Get that damn gun sight out of my way, I can't see anything. There's gunfire, and a bunch of guys on the roof. Oh crap, that's a lot of guys. They're on like every roof. I want to find those vehicles in town though. I think I'm out of rockets. I was gonna get more, and then I turned around and didn't. I think I see those vehicles. I don't know if I'll be able to get close to them without getting shot. Definitely stuff over here. Oh crap. Man, my gun's not shooting. I don't think I'm out of ammo, but maybe I'm wrong. Should have plenty ammo left. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, I'm not sure what hit me, but yeah, I couldn't get the guns to fire. I'm pretty sure I had ammo, the gun was armed. I was switching between the rockets and the miniguns and nothing, so I don't know. It's kind of a long flight to get over there, too. That's like, a little less than 20 miles, but love to take the Black Shark over there, but that's another aircraft I've been neglecting. I don't even know if I have bindings set up for it, let alone remember how to use it. I do have an idea, though. Take a little break from the Huey and bomb the hell out of these guys.
Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, it's just a modded F-15C. Just gonna load it up with a shit ton of rockets and some bombs and get my revenge.
Rearming complete.
And I don't think I have a waypoint over there, so that's just generally gonna be, yeah, fly north, 55 miles. I am definitely rusty with 9 lines. I took the time, learned it, and then I think it's been like, I don't even remember, probably about a year since I've done anything with JTAC stuff. Super rusty, but probably gonna start doing more of that in my squadron. I guess I'll have to brush up. The real question is, do you have combined arms? Because that's when JTAC can get real interesting. I've liked some of the G-Tech stuff that I've done. It's a lot better now. Basically, I use a plugin for TeamSpeak that adds actual functional radios, which is great to have. It used to have a different application for TeamSpeak, but I think it was Aries or something. It had a lot of problems, but currently using Universe Radio, and that's fantastic for DCS with terrain masking and proper radio channels and all that. And actually, while I'm flying out that way, it looks like the troops I dropped off are hanging out on a building doing I don't even know what, but I'm gonna tell this damn G-Tac to get on the road, maybe, or maybe, I don't know if he's gonna get shot in the face if I do that, though. Maybe I'll just wait. Yeah, I've seen some videos that are quite interesting, and I've been meaning to play Ranger 79's A10C campaign. I bought it forever ago, never actually got around to playing it, but I have heard that some of the updates to DCS have broke some of the things in the campaign, which is disappointing. Can't confirm if that's true, since I haven't actually played it yet. See that smoke in town way out there. Might as well come out a burner and creep over there. I don't want to waste all my fuel. I'm gonna need it to run in. Double check my heading. I know it's a little off from north, but yeah, like, close enough. I also know there's some SA-6 around here somewhere. At least a few of them. I think I may have shot down some on the radar at one point, but they're probably around. Definitely SA-11 nearby. Switch over to ground mode, and I think, I don't know, this mod's a little weird, but I think it's gonna drop the bombs first and then the rockets, or I might be able to switch between them. I think it's mostly gonna be bombs then rockets. Actually, there's that SA-6 now. I don't know if that red smoke is still a valid target, but I'm probably just gonna go for the vehicles. thank you. I try. And that clearing down in the middle of town is where I'm just gonna run in, try to find a vehicle, drop a bomb on it, and I think the way the mod's set up, it's gonna drop all the bombs all at once, so hopefully I find a hard target. Gonna get real slow. I see vehicles, but I can't tell what's what. Okay, and it shot the gun, so that was useless. Ah, there's something shooting at me. That seems like the thing to bomb. This is why I want the Hornet. Like, if I were in an A-10, there's a high chance of getting shot, but with the F-15, I could just dodge bullets mostly all day. Might try to go in there with the rockets, but I don't think I can switch to those. Yeah, screw it. Drop a bomb on something. Got something. There's a line of vehicles over there, but I think they're just random trucks.
MLWS
Oh, there we go.
failure.
Now it's getting interesting.
ECM failure. Hydraulic failure. MLWS failure. ECM failure. Hydraulics failure. MLWS
Oh, yeah, there's the hydraulics.
failure.
Those are gone.
ECM failure. Hydraulics failure.
It's totally worth it. It's just like not enough sunlight. It's right at that point where I wish it was a little bit brighter or maybe a little darker. At least I can pick up my guy in the Huey. That's something, I guess. Let's see if I can find Pedro. Where the hell is Pedro? Of course, nothing's in alphabetical order. That'd be crazy. Oh, reckless is what I do.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Well, I mean, unless you want to, like, get real low and fly between buildings. Then there's a reason.
Refueling complete.
Alright, well that should be good enough. I guess I'm gonna try and find my downed pilot, which should be, hopefully, somewhere in town, not too close to enemy vehicles. And it looks like active is gonna be, what is that, 510 kilohertz, something, okay. I'm not too sure if that's the right frequency, but I'll just go with it and fly towards that direction. It's gonna be about 327. Probably should also pick up some guys and take them with me, but I'll just fly over there. Totally forgot to set flares, arm the weapons, do the things that would have been helpful. It'd also be great if I could trim this thing out. Hello! There is not much up other than me getting shot at a lot. That's usually pretty normal though. Ew, school. I don't know why my antivirus keeps popping up and bothering me, but that needs to go away. Well, unfortunately, you probably won't get to see much. I've got to fly all the way to this hill out in the distance, and then get to the other side of that, then fly into town. It's gonna be a little bit of a long flight doing nothing. I'm actually kind of tempted to put this thing in autopilot, but it's turned out okay. Should just fly itself. Oh, this isn't even my reckless flying. If I start flying reckless, you'll know. I haven't found any good bridges to fly under yet, though. Always gotta keep your eye out. It's bound to happen sooner or later. If I find a bridge, I will be flying under it. But I don't know if I'll be doing that in the Huey. Depends on how low the bridge is, really, I guess. One of my main interests is aerobatic flying, so I like to fly low and fly over people, onto things, past things. Try not to crash. Crashing is kind of unavoidable sometimes. Oh, thank you, Brendan. gonna push the speed up just a little bit. I really technically should fly at 80 knots, but I don't ever do that. I see that red smoke, and I'm probably... I don't even know where the fuel gauge is. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I guess I got enough fuel. Should be plenty. I just need to get in there, get the pilot, get out, land at the fob. Should have more than enough fuel. This thing doesn't seem to use a ton. Put this thing into the horrible autopilot. I swear it's gonna break the helicopter every time. Double check this JTAC. It's supposed to be, yeah, 510.00 megahertz, or the kilohertz. That's on the ADF, which I think I have, but I'm not entirely sure. That looks more right. Although now the needle's going sideways again. That's clearly not the right one. Unless he's way over that way. That can't be. Well, I guess that's the right frequency. It's gotta be. Yeah, the VR resolution is not good. I really want to fly in VR, but I just can't do it most of the time. With the resolution, it bothers me, and the low frame rate can give you a bit of a headache after a little bit. Not recommendable. Right now I'm using TrackIR and playing in 4K resolution, which unfortunately I don't think I can stream in 4K. I've never tried, but that's probably never going to happen. Take this thing out of that awful autopilot. Now that I got the right frequency, I should be able to get to this guy no problem. Maybe slow down a little. And he should pop blue smoke when I get close, so as long as I get near enough, I should see the blue smoke and know where to land. Probably going to be getting shot at quite a lot, though. Go ahead and put these gunners on return fire. I think I found my bridge. Alright, so get the pilot, swing around, fly into that bridge, and then get the hell out of here. Unless I go for it now, I don't know. That's a really low bridge. That's a really low bridge. Good enough. And there's the blue smoke. Guy's like right in the middle of the trees and buildings. It's gonna be problematic. technically should not land in the trees, but I don't see any other option. Oh, and it's that same bridge, you know, I mean, it's right there. I can't not fly under it. Little low. Probably should turn that ADF. I don't need that anymore. Alright. Try and go under the power lines. I don't trust flying through them. Even with the wire cutters, that's just dangerous. I'm not that reckless. Alright, and there's the fob. I just gotta get this guy on the ground alive. Alright, pilot rescue. At least the sun's finally up. I feel like I do need to loosen my rudder pedals, so they're just like a bit tight. Makes it difficult flying the Huey. And I don't know if I'm gonna... probably shut this thing down. Should do a proper shutdown, but I'll probably just flip a bunch of switches. Yeah, well, whatever. I also never switched my damn radio channel. That could have been an issue. I'll just turn all the things off. No particular order. I also forgot my damn fucking starter generator and other things. Yeah, I don't play this thing enough. I need to properly learn the Huey again. Most all the things off. I'll just flip that battery switch. No one will know. I've gotten better about not crashing the Huey. That's something I've worked on a bit. So I try to make my landing smooth. Used to have a lot of problem with getting stuck in fucking vortex rings and falling out of the sky, but that doesn't usually happen anymore. That guy looks so angry. He's just not happy to be there. I am very tempted to fly the shark. I just don't think I can remember how to use it or any of my keybinds for it. That's going to be fun. I got a better idea. Those are all air starts, but I'm going to grab probably an 810. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I don't have that much time, so I'll just do the K-50. What's the worst that could happen? Fly this thing out there for a minute, and then probably be done. I'm gonna have to do an auto start. I don't remember how to start this thing at all. I just remember all the light switches, all the cool light switches. Turn on all the light switches. Where the hell am I parked? They just like put me in the field. I also think I need to go back and change my texture pack again. Oh yeah, the anti-collisions are great. Gonna have to turn all those off once they get off the ground, but there's a lot of switches, a lot of light switches, blade tip lights and all that. And the computer's starting up, which I kind of remember how to use, but it's the weapons I'm concerned with. I should be able to, at the very least, use the guns. Probably the Vickers. I just need some Vickers. Although I probably need to open that door. I don't even think they'll arm. Well, maybe.
Request surrounding.
Oh, I really hope the ground crew can hear me. It's gonna be a big waste of time if they can't. I don't even know where the radio is in this thing. I'm sure it's somewhere. I know there's some signal flares, and I guess that's the radio. I don't have any clue what the radio channels are set to, so... damn.
Request surrounding.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get any armaments. I've got a gun at least. I'll just have to look up what the radios are set to later. I'll just fly the general direction and shoot things. Which, speaking of gun, I know I got laser, something else. I should turn on the gun, and medium, long burst, I got manual. Most of the things should work, I think. I don't know how to recenter the gun or unlock targets, but I shouldn't need to. Gun's there, good enough. Alright, so yeah, that unlocks, whatever, I'll just hit the reset and deal with it when I get there. If I don't crash, I don't fly this. Okay then. Get a little forward motion going. And maybe figure out which direction I'm actually going. North is that away, or is it that? No, I need to go that way. Alright, that's kind of trimmed and sort of flying straight. Really turn all these damn lights off. I really need to take the time to actually learn to properly fly the Black Shark. This is the first module I got for DCS, and still don't even know how to use it properly. I remember some of the things, but not generally most of the important stuff. Actually, that red smoke's just out there, so I can correct a little bit that way if it doesn't kill me. And I know the important thing is to get this into a hover, but I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't remember the auto hover button either. We'll just have to wing it. Yeah, I can fly the helicopters in general. I just don't fly them very often, so don't know very much about them. Would like to get more into them, but I have all the helicopters. The Mi-8 is a really great helicopter to fly around. I just wish it had some multi-crew. There's just so many switches, which I know a lot of them I don't need to switch, but it's too many switches. I don't think I'll ever properly fully learn the Mi-8, but I do need to learn more about it. Love the Huey though, and the Black Shark is fantastic. It's been, God, probably years since I really flew it. And I've gone through so many HOTAS at this point, I don't even know. I used to have a good profile for this aircraft, and then, like, I don't know, I haven't really programmed anything on my current HOTAS for the Black Shark. Does this thing have rudder trim, or am I crazy? Okay, no, it's not trimming my rudder. Looks like the JTAG is still marking that outpost, but I don't think there's anything left alive over there. It might just be an old target. I think I'm a bit high as well. I was gonna look for the vehicles, but I might as well see if I can even figure out the gun in the first place. Oh, I don't know how to reset this camera. It really looks like it's just lasing. I guess it's just blazing the outpost. Master Arm might help. I don't know how much damage I'm gonna do with the gun. Pretty sure that outpost is dead, though. And I got a lot of keybinds to fix. I don't have any of the bindings I need, but I'll just free fire this gun at some stuff and probably get shot at. Alright, yep, definitely get shot at. Can't be from that outpost, though. Like, that thing is dead. Okay, yeah, it's definitely coming from somewhere else. And, oh no. Just for the hell of it. I don't know where those shots came from. As soon as I look over, they stop shooting. Not stopping the guys behind me, though. There we go, screw that one guy. So worth it. Looks like I got 10 rounds left. That's not much to do anything with, so I'm not going to push my luck. I'm just going to get out of here. I have a helicopter I don't know how to fly and no ammo. I also don't seem to have my countermeasures bound anywhere, so that's a problem. Just go ahead and turn that TV off, and yeah, I kind of remember how to use that. All the lights. Yeah, I'm about to do the same myself, as soon as I get this helicopter on the ground. Totally flying past the FARP, though. Good enough. It's in one piece. That's something. I don't know how the hell to turn the damn wheel brake on, but it's not going anywhere. Make sure the window's clean. Well, looks like perfect timing. Tanker's taking a break as well. Alright, I don't know, probably gonna try and stream something again later today. I have no clue what, but, considering that there's not much else going on today, yeah, I'll probably stream something sometime in the afternoon. But until then, I'll see everybody later.